Alright, so this is the pitch for Group 5 IP project. Alright, so this website. So this is the first homepage of the website. On the top we have the nav bar, which shows the logo of our group Strive, as well as the name of our website. Next to it, it gives the homepage, trophies, and contact me page links. I'll go into more detail of the two others later, but for now, let's do homepage. Let's cover the homepage. So first of all, the homepage shows a detective's office as a banner, and also it gives a quick description of the story of this game. So this story is meant to be an education. This website is meant to be an educational game that teaches cybersecurity. By learning lessons and doing the quizzes, users will be able to unlock stories and learn about the story of this murder mystery. By completing more of the quizzes and lessons, they'll be able to unlock more about the story, as well as become diligent digital learners, users, and may be able to eventually find who the culprit of the murder mystery is. Over here is a bar to show the other two options in case the user was on the home page and forgot that the other two still exist. And last of all, we have this start session button. And by starting a session, we'll essentially log ourselves into you'll essentially log yourself into making into learning and doing the quiz until you end the session. Without further ado, let's start the session. So first of all, we receive this Lottie animation that to load the page. And now we are moved over to this lesson page. First of all, we have these two introductory stories, which link you to the opening scene of this story, which is told in visual novel style. So, for example, this is the first opening sequence. It will give a bit more context about the story. For computer users, they are able to click this button as well as use the right arrow to move between pages. However, if you don't have access to a right arrow, you can just use the click. You can just press the continue button for mobile users or any other people accessing the website without an arrow keys. So yes, that's what these two are. It's the introductory stories. Now we have the lessons list, which is the main draw, and where all of the learning comes into place. So let's start with this. With this lesson about digital safety and security. So as you can see, there's three different lessons that you can topics that you can learn in this lesson. First of all, let's look at privacy. Let's look at the privacy online lesson. The privacy online will give us an overview of online privacy. It describes what online privacy is, explains why it's important, and how you can protect yourself online. It will also provide a link to the sources that we have used to create this lesson page. After you're done, you can press the return to lesson button to return to the previous page. Let's say that we've already looked through all of these topics, we are able to take a quiz on our knowledge. So let's press attempt quiz. Over here we have a multiple choice quiz. By finishing all the questions, So let's say that so I'm gonna quickly breeze through these lessons. Essentially, as you can see, this is just a quiz form. This quiz form contains when you finish the quiz form, it will tally up your results, as I'll show you in a bit. Right, so when we submit, it'll tally up our scores and give it to us. And based on how well you've done, you'll receive this message as well as a link to the story. Right. You can watch the story if you want to. You can like watch the story multiple times, and once you're done, you can click on the return on the back to lessons to return to this page. And as you can see, it will change the text over here from to this session's progress is 1 out of 4. Every time you finish a quiz, it will the website will track your score and give you your progress thus far. So let's say that I'm done with this session. I will click end session, and based on the progress that I've done, it will give me a different ending sequence. And through these 3 ending sequences, there are up to 4 different endings that you can get. For example, over here, ending 1 out of 4, inconclusive. So that's the end of the session. Now, what do these endings give us? So in the trophies, as you can see, there are up to 5 trophies. So every time you reach an ending, you will be receiving one trophy, which will link to your Sketchfab 3D model. So for example, the ending one we got earlier gave us this first trophy for the inconclusive ending. Over here, it will give a small description of what happened, a quick overview of how you got this ending, followed by the requirements for you to get this ending. And over here, you can also look around you're also able to just look around this Sketchfab 3D model. You can also click over here to return to your trophies. There are 4 other trophies. There are 4 other trophies for you to unlock. But I won't. For example, just one more example. The second trophy is incompetence. So it will load. So like we have this 3D model. It will give you a quick description followed by the requirements. For example, just now the trophy 1 was end the session with 50% or less. This one is end with 50% or more, but accuse the wrong suspect of being the culprit. So yes, that's what the trophies are. We also have a trophy that will be given to a person who scores full marks for all of the quizzes. Last of all, we have the contact page, where basically it just has the information of both me and my teammate Jonathan. So over here, it will give a quick about this team, and then we'll also be having a sort of a profile displayed on the website. All right, so yeah, that is the pitch that we have for our IP project for Group 5. Thank you.